And then on the other hand, I think, man, how we are spitting in the face of all of those that actually toed the line when it came to real leadership, when it came to being a stand-up individual. And this energy is the energy, that confusion energy, whether we want to admit it or not. And I can't stand talk about public politics in a public forum, but whether we want to admit it or not, if you read books, if you know anything about history, these are the straight lines to fascism, autocratism.
They are.
It's a straight line. Leadership, because you want to cause confusion so that everybody can turn to you. I don't want you to know what a stand-up guy is.
Yeah.
Because if you know what a stand-up guy is, you won't listen to me.
Yeah. Yeah, because we're not speaking the same language anymore.
Yeah. So if I can confuse you on what warrior mindset means, then you won't listen to Gene. Fuck his black belts. They don't matter anymore.
We all got one.
Because we all got one.
Anybody can go to Amazon and order one. Yeah. You can.
Yeah.
But the other real black belts know. When you walk in the room, we can tell instantly.
The bill
comes due. All right, I got to bring this one thing up. Let's move on to the AI stuff. But
please.
It's interesting.
I got time today.
It's interesting you mentioned the purple cloak. We were talking about reading Marcus Aurelius, and he has a quote that anything Marcus Aurelius wrote, it's like 3 different language translations now 100%. To English. Some other dude, but don't be dyed purple is one of his quotes. And I don't know if you knew this. I didn't know this until recently. That the color purple in those times was a color that was very hard to get. Like they had to go through a very extensive process.
That makes sense.
To make the color purple. So only very, very, very wealthy individuals had purple.
Which is why it represented royalty back then.
That's right.
Yeah.
So it became synonymous with wealth and power. And so he always reminded himself, don't be dyed purple. Which I love, like when you put it into a little bit of like historic perspective, like that color purple and there's other history associated with the color purple, but that in particular, like don't be dyed purple. It's just it's pretty powerful. And then when we think about somebody like Hegseth speaking or attempting to speak this language on such a pedestrian level, it's like when you first get into anything, you're sort of drawn. Like when you first start getting into fitness, the fitness world, the CrossFit world, and martial arts world, and UFC and fighting. I've seen it. When you first start, you graduate. I mean, you are sort of pulled to these lower level concerns with it. You know what I mean? And that's really what it felt like.
We were talking about
he was using that stuff.
Cobra Kai, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey man, why'd you come here today? I saw him kick somebody's ass. I want to kick some ass too.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's that level. I have a lot of people. I actually have a dude that quit training with me, and it was like a year or so later. I ran into him, and just grabbed a coffee and was talking with him. I was like, well, man, let me just ask you, why'd you quit? And he's like, well, I thought that after 2 or 3 months, I should be able to kick somebody's ass, and I just wasn't yet. I kept getting, basically he's saying just kept getting his ass handed to him in sparring class.
Yeah.
And he just thought after a couple of months he should be a badass. And it's like we're concerned with that level early on, but then as you gain experience and you've done this for a long time, you realize like it ain't about that stuff. That's just the price of admission. The real stuff is everything else. It's the non-tactile. It's the way we can communicate. It's like all the stuff.
The way you conduct yourself.
Yeah, and then how you carry that ability outside of the school and all that stuff. Like it just becomes all those things. And
it's all discipline.
I've spoken to a friend of mine who's a Green Beret about that in the past couple of days, and like it just didn't hit.
No. In fact,
it just didn't hit. On the surface it does. And you will hear some people that are for it.
It will hit the people that have the mindset of the guy that quit.
Yeah, you're right.
Those are the guys that hear that and go, yeah.
I just think
because they have an idea of what it is. They don't know. And we talk about this when we're talking about business owners. Like there's knowing And then there's, I have an idea.
Yeah.
They're two completely different worlds. When
they call that the Dunning-Kruger effect.
Yes.
It's like the peak amount stupid. Like after just a little bit of time, you feel like you know everything because you've learned so much so fast. But the longer you're in the trenches doing the thing, you realize I don't know shit.
Whether you want to accept it or not, what will always remain true is experience is the best teacher.
Yeah.
You have to live it. I told you before on this podcast, one of my favorite quotes by my Aunt Marie, she's 85 now, is you want to know life, you have to live life.
Well, yeah.
It don't work no other way. Experience is the best teacher. You want to know something?
Yeah.
You have to do something. And you can't take the advice of people that have never done the thing. You can listen to their commentary, right? Which is one of the things I really like now about sports commentary. Particularly, I'm a soccer fan. I also watch football, basketball.